Hey guys, thanks for watching Red Dirt Rods. Now, we recently had a issue with our 71 Buick GS convertible, and that's when the pressure line coming off of our power steering pump going to our Hydro Boost blew the end off. Now, this was the factory installed banjo fitting, similar to this. Blew it off. I have another one, but these are compression fittings and I absolutely hate them. So we're gonna start over with something completely different. We are going to use a new banjo fitting just like this, except instead of a crimp fit, it is a -6. And we are going to make our own high pressure power steering line with these fittings from Earl's and this Earl's braided hose. And we're gonna show you guys how to do it for your project. So this is the hose. This is -6 Earl's hose, and I already have the length marked to cut. So let's take this over the chop saw and cut it. This hose can be difficult to work with. So we've got our vise clamped down to the table. We've got some soft jaws. We're gonna clamp down on the collar. First things first, clean any edges off. So this threads into this collar. Okay, so this is left-hand thread. So you just push really tight and turn it counterclockwise. You thread the hose all the way into the collar until it stops. So you thread the collar all the way onto the hose. Now comes the hard part. So I'm gonna put the fitting into the vise. For this, I'm gonna take the jaws off, clamp this in nice and tight. I'm gonna put a little assembly lube inside on the hose. And then you gotta push really hard to get that little nipple into the hose so that you can get it start to thread. And this is regular right-hand thread. There we go. Now then, just gonna take a ratcheting wrench, crank this all the way on. And done. That's one side. Now we do the other. If you have a ratcheting wrench, you can actually just thread this in with a ratcheting wrench. Some more Earl's lube. Push that bad boy home. Here we go. Now we can take this over to the car, see how it fits. First things first, anytime you take a banjo fitting off, you have to have new washers, which we have. Washer on top, washer on bottom. Thread this in. And we're gonna snug it up, but we're not going to tighten it yet. We take our line. I'm running my line up this way and down here to the power steering pump. We'll thread it on right there. So we're just moving the fitting around to get it clocked how we need. Get it adjusted to where I want it. That's about the right position. I'm gonna tighten this a little bit, not just to snug it up a little bit more. Keep it exactly in the position I want. Double check my fitment here. Okay, so I'm gonna thread that in. Let's get that snugged up by hand. These will all get bracketed. That should work once we get this cleaned up. Yeah, just like that. We'll come through and tighten this down here. Get the backup wrench. If I can get it on there. And then tighten that bad boy. That's it. just about come up here, like the fitment we have here. Yeah, just like that. Go ahead and tighten this down. And there we go. New power feed line from our power steering pump to our Hydro Boost. Now everything will work, no leaks, and all of these lines are now done with Earl's. We used that one originally. I never should have used it. These are all Earl's power steering lines. These have been on here for almost 10 years and they work flawless. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Let's make magic.